My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is May 4th, 2023. It is 4:07 a.m. This is the last prayer that I did on my last video. And new subscriber, welcome. I forgot to say it at the end of my video. Right, so this was the last tweet that I went over. Let's continue. Right, I'm doing reviews for some videos that I came across. Right, so there's this here from CBS Mornings, that's in the US. Prince Harry is expected to spend less than 48 hours in the UK as the nation celebrates the coronation of his father, King Charles. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, will not attend the coronation, so there is less of a drama. Theorizes at Valentine Law. Okay, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Let's see. Why do they bring him? Valentine Law. Why would oh, they tag Valentine Law. Okay, what the hell would... Okay, let's see. Let's listen.
Looking ahead to this Saturday's royal coronation in London, which Prince Harry will attend without his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. She will stay in California with their 2 children, and Harry is expected to spend less than 48 hours in the UK. Is it an indication that Harry and Meghan's relationship with the other royals may be more strained than ever? Some people think so. Holly Williams is outside Buckingham Palace with more on that part of the story. Holly, good morning to you.
Hey there, Gail. I am all dressed up this morning because later on today, I'll be attending the Buckingham Palace garden party hosted by members of the royal family. But one person who won't be at the garden party or the coronation is Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. We took a look at why she made...
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm stopping now. A party? Yes, I read something and I make reference to it on my other video about the party. Meanwhile, people suffering. They don't know any suffering that's going on outside that wall. But I'm moving it back slightly again.
Person who won't be at the garden party or the coronation is Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. We took a look at why she may have decided not to come.
The last time Prince Harry saw his family was at the late Queen's funeral back in September. It seemed that King Charles offered an olive branch.
I want also to express my love for Harry and Meghan as they continue to build their lives overseas.
And when Harry and his brother William, along with their wives, met with members of the public outside Windsor Castle, they...
Let's just keep in mind, this is just performative, okay? Performative. The institution, the royal family is all about performing. All right? Performative.
There were hopes it signalled a reconciliation. But away from the cameras, things were reportedly tense.
There was definitely not any great personal warmth between the 2 couples. I mean, when it was over, and they went their separate ways. They didn't even go in the same car together.
Valentine Law.
What? Oh my God. This is the same talking point that person told me on my IG account, telling me they didn't go in the car. I had to go back to the clip, take screenshot, and put another what do you call this, another post on my IG to say, what are you talking about? What did I just see? What the hell did you just say? They didn't even go in the same car? Wait. Okay, first of all, there they are here coming out. Let's see, how many cars do we see here? Where is it? Where did it go? Okay.
To build their lives overseas.
Okay, when they came out, I have another clip of this. Okay, this doesn't show it. They came out of this car behind them. Okay, William and Kate went shake hand with someone that was there, and then Harry and Meghan come out on that side. Okay, so they didn't even come out in the same car. They didn't even go in the same car. And then I even make reference to specifically that in one of my videos. Okay, I think William was driving and Harry held the door for Meghan in the back. Okay, and Harry went around and go to the other side. What the hell? This is the thing where they want you to believe what, don't believe your eyes, this kind of thing. What the hell? Okay.
And when Harry and his brother William, along with their wives, met with members of the public outside Windsor Castle, there were hopes it signalled a reconciliation.
Okay. William didn't even bother holding the door for his wife. Catherine went in the front side. Okay. And then you're gonna see, if they show it, Harry's gonna come around on that side to open the door for Meghan, which is the back of the car. And then he will come back out on that side to go on that side of the car. So I don't know what Valentine Law is talking about.
There was definitely not any great personal warmth. Between the two couples. I mean, when it was over, it was over. They went their separate ways. Didn't even go in the same car together. Didn't even go in the same car together.
Prince Harry is expected to spend less than 48 hours in the UK as the nation celebrates the coronation of his father, King Charles. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, will not attend the coronation, so there is less of a drama. Theorizes at Valentine Law. Okay, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Let's see. Why do they bring him? Valentine Law. Why would they tag Valentine Law? Okay, what the hell would... Okay, let's see. Let's listen.
Looking ahead to this Saturday's royal coronation in London, which Prince Harry will attend without his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. She will stay in California with their 2 children, and Harry is expected to spend less than 48 hours in the UK. Is it an indication that Harry and Meghan's relationship with the other royals may be more strained than ever? Some people think so. Holly Williams is outside Buckingham Palace with more on that part of the story. Holly, good morning to you.
Hey there, Gail. I am all dressed up this morning because later on today, I'll be attending the Buckingham Palace garden party hosted by members of the royal family. But one person who won't be at the garden party or the coronation is Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. We took a look at why she made...
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm stopping now. A party? Yes, I read something and I make reference to it on my other video about the party. Meanwhile, people suffering. They don't know any suffering that's going on outside that wall. But I'm moving it back slightly again.
Person who won't be at the garden party or the coronation is Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. We took a look at why she may have decided not to come.
The last time Prince Harry saw his family was at the late Queen's funeral back in September. It seemed that King Charles offered an olive branch.
I want also to express my love for Harry and Meghan as they continue to build their lives overseas.
And when Harry and his brother William, along with their wives, met with members of the public outside Windsor Castle,
let's just keep in mind, this is just performative, okay? Performative. The institution, the royal family is all about performing, all right? Performative.
there were hopes it signalled a reconciliation. But away from the cameras, things were reportedly tense.
There was definitely not any great personal warmth between the two couples. I mean, when it was over, and they went their separate ways. They didn't even go in the same car together.
Valentine Lowe.
What? Oh my God. This is the same talking point that person told me on my IG account, telling me they didn't go in the car. I had to go back to the clip, take screenshot, and put another what do you call this, another post on my IG to say, what are you talking about? What did I just see? What the hell did you just say? They didn't even go in the same car? Wait. Okay, first of all, there they are here coming out. Let's see, how many cars do we see here? Where is it? Where did it go? Okay.
To build their lives overseas.
Okay, when they came out, I have another clip of this. Okay, this doesn't show it. They came out of this car behind them. Okay, William and Kate went shake hand with someone that was there, and then Harry and Meghan come out on that side. Okay, so they didn't even come out in the same car. They didn't even go in the same car. And then I even make reference to specifically that in one of my videos. Okay, I think William was driving and Harry held the door for Meghan in the back. Okay, and Harry went around and go to the other side. What the hell? This is the thing where they want you to believe what, don't believe your eyes, this kind of thing. What the hell? Okay.
And when Harry and his brother William, along with their wives, met with members of the public outside Windsor Castle, there were hopes it signalled a reconciliation.
Okay, William didn't even bother holding the door for his wife. Catherine went in the front side, okay, and then you're gonna see, if they show it, Harry's gonna come around on that side to open the door for Meghan, which is the back of the car. And then he will come back out on that side to go on that side of the car. So I don't know what Valentine Lowe is talking about.
But away from the cameras, things were reportedly tense.
There was definitely not any great personal warmth between the two couples. I mean, when it was over, and they went their separate ways. They didn't even go in the same car together.
Oh my God.
Valentine Lowe is royal correspondent for the Times of London. He told us it was predictable that Meghan would decide not to attend the coronation.
What would you read into that?
She thinks I've had enough of this family. No, I think you read into that it's quite predictable that might happen. It becomes slightly less of a drama if she doesn't come here. So I think it's just thought, let's lessen the damage, lessen the pain by not coming.
We're happy to lie to protect my brother.
Since the funeral, Harry and Meghan have released their Netflix series.
I wasn't being thrown to the wolves, I was being fed to the wolves.
And Harry's published his book, Spare, promoting it with tell-all interviews, including on 60 Minutes.
In the book, you called this a full-scale rupture. Can it be healed?
Yes, the board is very much in their court. There needs to be a constructive conversation, one that can happen in private, that doesn't get leaked.
The palace wants this whole issue to go away. Is that right?
You say the palace, and yes, the palace as an institution does, but also the family. You always got to remember.
That's the thing. Harry been asking for his whole entire life. He want that separation, the institution and the family. Now they decided to separate it when it fits them. This is the thing that Harry have been asking for a very long time.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is, you know, this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Aspect he's throwing here. This is Harry have been saying that. I don't know if I'm missing something.
The Duchess won't be attending, but excitement here is mounting for the coronation, which is just 3 days away. This country hasn't crowned a new monarch for 70 years, and we'll be covering it live from just outside Westminster Abbey, where they've been crowning kings and queens since the year 1066.
Ruin everybody else's life and history, and then for them to still have this. But okay. Okay, this is what Valentine Lowe writes about Harry and Meghan specifically. It's opinion and conjecture masquerading as journalism. It's always devoid of facts and result and backtracking when called out on its nonsense. He is not a credible source to comment on anything related to Harry and Meghan. Let's see here. There's him. Fascinating story at Victoria Ward. The question is, why does the Sussex camp want to leak all this? It is Meghan trying to prevent an outbreak of peace between Harry and his father, and intriguing that they should resort to the sort of briefing that they condemn and others. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan hardly come out and say a damn thing. Oh my goodness, he was retweeting this. Everything is screenshot, but he was retweeting that. The Duchess of Sussex expressed her concern about unconscious bias in the royal family in a letter to the King. The Telegraph can reveal it is understood that the correspondence was sent in the wake of March 2021 Oprah Winfrey interview. Look, all this was done in the background. You never hear a damn thing from Harry and Meghan saying a thing, but the royal rats running their mouth non-stop. Okay, the Duchess of Sussex is going about her life and present, not thinking about correspondence from 2 years ago related to conversation from 4 years ago. Any suggestion otherwise is false and frankly ridiculous. We encourage tabloid media and various royal correspondents to stop the exhausting circus that they alone are creating. Yeah, they're creating nonsense and then they respond to it and they get upset at their own nonsense. Yeah, given that legal letters have been sent by the Sussex's lawyers as well as the palaces since the story was published, it seems I was wrong in assuming that it came from the Sussex's camp. Sorry to all about that, but even more intriguing. I mean, you're a journalist. Shouldn't you do your research before you put all this? But meanwhile, like what's the other one? Eyelashes one. Okay, all they need is the very first thing put out there, run like wildfire, and then when it's to retract one small thing, they don't spread it anymore. They don't spread this. I'm sure many of the people they brainwashed with their original tweet don't even know about this correction that he made. The same thing that they did with the bullying thing and the copyright case. They go on and on and on with Meghan's letter, but once Meghan shut them down in court where they're supposed to do the apology, they put a small little thing someplace else. Okay, so all these are baggage for God. All right, so that's that. CBS, do better. Don't let the very reporter who lied about bullying and sending Meghan close to suicide be the one explaining why she's not attending. It's why the royal family want no peace, slavery history. They threaten her life and schedule on her son's birthday is the reason. Okay, Valdo is a scumbag and a hack, do better. Okay, this was his sentiment around of Archie's birth. As you can see, many British journalists, reporters thought that making jokes at Meghan's expense was accepted and normal. Let's see here. Okay, it's that time of year, you know, when beautiful girls kiss ugly frogs, and look what happened. Rumored sighted near Frogmore Cottage. Oh my God, he wrote this? My God, these are I never seen this tweet before. This is what he wrote around that time. Baggage for God. Baggage for God. Oh my God. Okay, what's that? Max Foster. Okay, how could you forget? Sky News editor's finest digital moment. Great Kate Wait. When was that? 30th April 2019. Oh, of course. How quickly we forget our friends, the glory years of the lilac trousered one. Well, we've now moved on to Sussex standby. Okay. Oh my God, he put Frogmore Spawn. What? To take the responding to Rebecca English, the same groups. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are adults with vile inner core. Baggage for God. Okay, come on at Royal Reporter. When are you going to break the code of silence? Are you going to ignore this just like you ignore Meghan's fake babe? Okay, there it is here. What in the name? What in the name? God, this is an adult. This is not children. Teenagers who's, you know, spewing nonsense back with each other. This is a freaking adult. This is a freaking adult. Baggage for you. Baggage for you. My God, my God, my God. Let's see the comment under it. Gross specimen. CBS is crap for platforming that loser. The lack of respect for the Duchess of Sussex by her own country is astounding. Valentine Low is an apt name. He is the lowest of the low. My God. Alright, so there's more comment on the original tweet. What is that? There's more? Where did okay, so what did he say here? Okay, let's get a man that suggests Meghan's death as the only way to bring... I don't want to go to that anymore. Baggage for God. Alright, let's listen to this one. Okay, so there's that. Let's go to the next video. This might be a video by itself, so let's go to the next one. This is like what? The fourth video. Okay, LBC. I don't think it's right for cooperation to boycott an independent pub for a wider social backlash. Think founder at this person says suppliers boycotting the Essex pub after its Galley doll scandal is not the right approach. Oh, okay. I saw image. I know what he's talking about. I saw an image where there was a pub with 2 black dolls in front of it. I didn't know the full concept of it. I mean, I know the concept of it, but why it was shutting. But I see. But let's listen. Okay, it's 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Well, this is up your street from the Archewell project, free speech and all that, freedom of expression. Inaya, what do you think of this?
So I think there's a few issues. I think the first thing is the golly dolls, and I don't think that everybody who displays them or has them is motivated by racism and hatred. You know, I remember growing up, I went to one of my neighbours' house, was an elderly couple, and they did have those dolls there. Now, even before I was aware of all the discussions about racism, I did look at that and think it was a bit strange. It looked like a kind of caricature of
See, the thing is that, okay, remember, the establishment want to remain the same, and those white people who are freaking racist or whatever it is, they want... It's the subconscious, okay? When this thing keeps on repeating, and okay, okay, let's finish the talk. When these things keep on repeating, being seen as normal in the subconsciousness, it becomes normalized. Why can't they put pretty flowers or whatever? They love cars, put things about, but why go to another type of race when we know the foundation, the history of that race, what they've done to them? And then this is the, you know what, let me let her tell her, but okay.
But black people, and I do think as time has gone on, I think most people, or a lot of people in society, and particularly a lot of ethnic minority people, just think that it represents a kind of imagery that is caricaturing. And I think it's totally fair and legitimate for people that see that at that particular pub to say that, you know, they're uncomfortable with that and they don't want them to display that. They've obviously not done that, and I think it's for the people that go to that pub to be able to decide for themselves actually if that's the kind of place and that they want to go in. I don't necessarily think it's right for corporations to then essentially boycott an independent pub for a wider social backlash. And I think we have seen that in lots of different areas of society where kind of corporations are taking particular views on contentious issues and
okay, I partially agree with her, where people, okay, could decide for themselves if they should go into certain pub. And the same thing could also apply to the business aspect. If it doesn't fall into their core values, their understanding and things, maybe they want a better future. So if they're supporting this type of behavior, then it will continue. So they're letting it be known, we don't want to be part of this. Sometimes people need to look and understand how in the future people gonna look back at them. Okay, the same way I did the video with regarding Adidas. Okay, at the time when Adidas signed Jesse Owen, okay, it wasn't the popular thing. But when you look back now at what they did, it was a courageous thing and it was the right thing to do. These are the things people need to understand. Okay, you live the now. Be thankful you don't have any pain, you don't have any sickness, even though I have a headache still. Okay, be thankful of that. But what really will cemented you in terms when you can no longer speak anymore? How is your great-grandkids gonna see you from the future? Okay, what message do you want to send for your kids in the future? Okay, if you're displaying bigotry, hateful things, and all of that, so which means you accepted it, you wanted to continue. And these people who filled with hate and bigotry, they're not nice people.
Savage AF. Savage. Savage AF.
They are into savagery thing, hurt other people, physically, mentally, and all of this. Okay, so people need to take a stand. The same thing that's going with, I think, Disney and whatever, what's the other guy, the governor of Florida. Okay, they take a stand. They see something that's wrong. They speak up. And now the governor wants, it's a different story. But let's continue.
Contentious identity debates, and I don't think that's the right approach. But I do think that these golly dolls aren't really that appropriate, and I don't think it sends the right message for people that want to attend the pub.
Okay, I'm confused with her thing here. I understand her stance. She think it's inappropriate to display that, but why is it different for a company? That's the part I don't understand with her. Okay, companies spend a lot of time and a lot of money build up brand reputation, and there are a lot of instances where companies have acted in ways to protect their brands. People as well were free to act, and they did so. A think tank does not think. Dear answered brewer, we want to sell your beer and display your highly coveted and paid for branded pumps, etc. You know, the logos you value for your brand image and seen worldwide. They will be at the bar just under all these dolls we are hanging about the place. Okay, privately owned organization can accept or deny business whoever they see fit. Exactly. Okay, companies should risk their brand with other businesses that get themselves embroiled and over racism. Definitely the most reasonable idea, totally normal. Said no sane company executive ever. Okay, who pays for this think tank? I thought the Tories were all for letting the markets decide. Well, the market have decided they don't want to sell beer to racists. That's it. Okay, as long as they're not discriminating against a protected group, private companies are completely free to choose who they sell to and who they want to sell to. If they want to associate with perceived racists, then that's their right. Okay, the dolls had nooses, and landlord posted on Facebook, quote, they used to hang them in Mississippi, and quote, of course, cooperation or right to boycott such blatant racists. Oh, she even went that far? Oh my God, which think it matters. Disgraceful answer. When the owner compares galley dolls hanging from the ceiling as, quote, like they used to in Mississippi, and quote, and wears a Britain First t-shirt, you can hardly claim the dolls are just an innocent choice. And brands don't want to be associated with the hateful far right. And the other thing too, the way these people so glorify hanging, okay? They glorify hanging. I don't know, at some point, I don't know if it's so good like that. Maybe they should experience it the same way I say about everything else. The same way you want to treat your neighbors or whatever. If you think this is good, maybe, I don't know. What the hell is wrong with these people? These are pure evil that's running around this world. Corporations need to protect their brand. This pub had items, etc. with brand companies' logos to serve the public. They have every right to distance themselves from this place. Association with this pub tells the public that their brand represents racist sentiment. They did the right thing. Okay, the same thing that I said with the Adidas. Okay, at the time where Hitler was the mega voice of hate at that time, but there were a small little light of things and said, we're gonna sponsor. They give those shoes to Jesse Owen. Go to PYTE. I spoke about it because the squad were making fun of something. I think New Balance. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. Okay, at the time, this is what I felt like I should share. So go on PYTE and look for it. I'll look for the thumbnails of that. It's a black and white thumbnails. Okay, so at the time where they felt like this was the right thing to do, despite the hate that was surrounding them, okay, through now, you have to give respect where respect is due. Look how in history, we're talking how positively about what they did. They did not have to do it, but they did anyway. They did the hard and right choice. Okay? And this is why, Run DMC, all right, when they were doing their things, they going out in public, they wear their Adidas. They know history. Okay? So this is why they, I'm assuming, okay, I don't know. They never come out. If they did, I didn't come across their video or where they said it. Okay? Run DMC wore their Adidas whenever they go places. They rather promote Adidas. Meanwhile, you see Nike was it still is the brand of shoes, but Run DMC prefer Adidas. Back then, just, to do the right thing. So people need to think how history is gonna see them. Okay, everybody who has a small little platform, no matter how big or small it is, if you spread positive, you're pushing out the darkness that those people are clouding so many young people's mind. You never know who's gonna stumble onto your videos. put positive thing out there, because the mainstream media is completely clouding people's mind. Tell your truth, because there's different branches. I may not see, I'm not saying everybody's gonna agree with what I'm saying, just like someone say something about one of my videos. What did they say here? They say everything that I say is I took it out. Where's the question? Hey Pure, Archie at 4 will understand why his dad is not there. They will see Harry, what is it? They will see Harry as Spare, Charles Spare. Everything you say is pure evil. Alright, so this person feel like whatever I've said in that video is pure evil, but I stand by what I said, okay, and I support what I said. If you feel that's evil, what do you think I consider you? I think I even said it too. What did I say again? Oh my god, I lost it. I need to go, because where is it? I need to read it. Look, I copy and pasted here. What did I say? Your ignorance might play well for another group, but for me it shows that you are spreading the devil's mentality. That's what I say here. Yeah, what is it? You're spreading the devil's mentality. But yeah, there needs to be a pushback with the stupidity that's going on. All right, so there's more comment. Let's move on to the next one. I'm 29 minutes. So this is another video.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.